my name is Norma, your personal health educator. Today I'll be teaching you about making better beverage choices. Join me as I get ready for the day and make healthy drinks for me and my family. My son likes to drink vegetable and fruit smoothies. This is for him. For my husband, I made a bottle of spa water. He's trying to drink less sugar drinks and he wants to drink more water instead. Because he likes water with flavor, I added cucumber, lemon, and mint to the water for flavor. And for myself, I'm making a banana with strawberries and plain soy milk smoothie. I'm going to close it and blend it. Now that I have quenched my thirst, let's get to it. At the end of today's lesson, you will be able to name 4 tips to rethink your drink, identify the drinks that have natural sugars and those that have added sugars, calculate the number of teaspoons of sugar in a beverage, and choose a healthier beverage. For today's class, I have 2 handouts that will help you better understand the content of this class. You will find them in the link in the description. Take a moment to pause the video and open the handout so you can follow along. Ready? Let's begin. Eating a healthy diet is not just about the food we eat. It's also about what we drink. That's why I try to make our drinks as nutritious as our meals. I want to make sure that with every drink my family and I have, that we make every sip count. That's why I try to use ingredients like whole vegetables, whole fruits, or I choose low-fat milks, milk substitutes, 100% fruit juice or vegetable juices for our drinks. All of these ingredients have natural sugars that provide good quality calories full of nutrients. We also try to make water our favorite drink when we're thirsty. But let me tell you a secret. I haven't always been this way, and I have learned a lot about making healthy drinks and choosing healthy drinks and making that a habit. It's easier than you think, and I want to share my tips with you. Tip number 1 to help you rethink your drink is cut down on added sugars. One of the ingredients that I try to use less of when I'm making or choosing healthy drinks for me and my family is added sugars. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think on added sugars? Let me know in the comments below. For me, the first thing that comes to my mind when I think on added sugars is table sugar. Added sugars are found in sweetened drinks like sodas, sport drinks, juice drinks, prepared coffees, and many, many others. To give you a better way to understand what added sugars are is to think of yourself when you make your own orange juice using fresh oranges. When you take a sip, it's sweet. But you didn't have to add sugar to it to make it sweet, right? The sweetness of the juice comes from the orange's own natural sugar. However, if you decide to add honey, table sugar, or any other type of sweetener to make it sweet, that's added sugars. The orange juice didn't have the sugar cube. I had to add it. In addition to thinking about the sugars that are added to my drinks, I also learned that many of the drinks that I used to buy had sugars in them too. I used to think that sugar is just the sugar cane of the table sugar that I used to cook or put in my coffee. Sugar has many different names, and when you buy a drink, you can check if this one has added sugars, checking in the ingredients list. And if you see words like fructose, glucose, corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, or any other word with OSE ending, you can know that these are sugars, but with different names. Why do you think my first tip is to cut down on added sugars? Added sugars in our drinks not only add extra sugar but also more calories with no nutrients. With just one sugar drink, you could be drinking a lot of the calories you need in a day, and you could be missing in a variety of nutrients your body needs to perform at its best. Also, if you're drinking too many sugary drinks, they can take the place of more healthy drinks like 100% vegetable juices, 100% fruit juice, low-fat milk, milk substitutes, and most importantly, water. Now, what consequences to your health do you think too many added sugars can cause? If you have too many added sugars in your diet, this can cause problems like cavities, weight gain, diabetes, and other health problems. Cutting down on added sugars is going to be beneficial to your health. The next tip to help you rethink your drink is visualize sugar in teaspoons. To do this, you'll have to read your drink's nutrition label. Yes, reading the food label can help you make healthy beverage choices. Let's do this together. If you have one of your favorite drinks at home, I invite you to grab it now and look at the nutrition label. If not, you can use the nutrition label on the how much sugar is in your drink handout. Now, take a look at the amount of sugar in your drink. You see, it is given in grams. Can you visualize what a gram looks like? I can't. It can be easier to understand if you know how many teaspoons of sugar there are instead of grams. Ready? Let's convert your grams to teaspoons of sugar. I will be calculating with you how many teaspoons of sugars there are in this 24-ounce bottle of soda. To convert grams of sugar to teaspoons, first we have to know that 4 grams of sugar is equal to 1 teaspoon. The rest is basic math. This is the nutrition label of my 24-ounce bottle of soda. When looking at the label to convert grams of sugar to teaspoons, pay attention to these 3 things. First, look for the sugars in grams. This will tell you how many grams of sugar there are in 1 serving, not the whole container. Then, look at the serving size. This tells you how many ounces are considered as a serving. In this case, 1 serving of this soda is 12 ounces. Finally, identify the servings per container. This tells you how many times a serving of a drink is found in the whole container. For this soda, the number of servings per container is 2. Then, follow these 3 steps to convert grams of sugar to teaspoons of sugar. Step 1. Find the grams of sugar per serving. In my drink's nutrition label, the amount of sugar per serving is 38 grams. Step 2. Divide the grams of sugar by 4. Remember, we are dividing by 4 because there are 4 grams of sugar in 1 teaspoon. For my drink, 38 grams divided by 4, it's 9.5. Now, this result is the number of teaspoons of sugar in 1 serving. The label tells you that the serving size of this drink is 12 ounces. Now, you know there are 9.5 teaspoons of sugar in 1 serving of this soda, not the whole container. With this number, let's move to step number 3. Step 3. Multiply the number of teaspoons per serving by the number of servings per container. In this bottle of soda, there are 2 servings per container. If we multiply 9.5, which is the number of teaspoons of sugar we just found in 1 serving, times 2 servings, is 19. This means that this bottle of soda has 19 teaspoons of sugar in the whole container. When the servings per container is 1, you can skip this step because you already know the amount of teaspoons in the whole container, like the example in your handout. If the number of servings were 3, then you will multiply times 3. You see, it is a lot easier when you know how much sugar you're drinking when you convert the grams to teaspoons. Ready for my next tip? Tip number 3 to help you rethink your drink is make better beverage choices. One way I've learned to think about choosing better beverage choices is to make every sip count. You can do this by asking yourself 2 questions. Number 1, is my beverage choice giving my body the nutrients and fuel it needs without a lot of added sugar? Or is my beverage choice hydrating me without a lot of added sugar? Small changes can make a big difference, so start from where you are. If you drink juices, check the label and swap your juice drink for 100% fruit juice or vegetable juice. Vegetable and fruit juices count toward your daily intake of fruits and vegetables. Another way you can make every sip count is by making vegetable and fruit smoothies. This also counts toward your daily intake of fruits and vegetables. And unlike juices, it keeps the fiber, which is great for your digestion. When you're thirsty, choose water. It hydrates you, which is just as important for your body to function as getting all the calories and nutrients you need in a day. Water is naturally calorie-free and has no added sugar. It is also inexpensive. You don't have to buy bottled water. Tap water. It has fluoride, which is good for your healthy teeth. If you're not in the habit of drinking plain water, you can make fun flavored water with fruits and herbs. These are spa waters. Or you can add teas to the water for flavor. There are many healthy options to make better beverage choices. If you need more tips to help you make better beverage choices, you can check the handout 10 tips to make better beverage choices. What is your favorite healthy recipe for your drinks? I would love to try it. Let me know in the comment sections. The last tip to help you rethink your drink is tip number 4. Be prepared. Yes, be prepared. Taking a few extra minutes to plan ahead can help you make healthier beverage choices a habit. One way to be prepared is to have an 8-ounce size cup to use at home. Most people would drink everything they are served, so cup size matters when you're cutting down on added sugars. Remember the activity soda? The amount of sugar doubled when we went from a 12-ounce bottle of soda, 9.5 teaspoons of sugar, to the 24-ounce bottle of soda, to 19 teaspoons of sugar. As the cup size increases, so does the calories and added sugars in your drinks. How big is your cup? Is it this size, or is it this size? A healthy standard measure for your drink is an 8-ounce cup. Keep one handy so you don't have to think the next time you pour yourself a drink. Another way to be prepared is to take water or your favorite healthy drink with you. That way, it's less likely that you give into the temptation of buying often unhealthy and expensive drinks. You can even practice rethinking your drink for emergencies by having healthy drinks in your emergency kits for disasters. You can do this by making sure you have enough water for 3 days for each person in your family. And having bottled, canned, or frozen concentrate 100% fruits and vegetable juices. Or you can also have low-fat dehydrated milk powders. Being prepared is key to help you put your knowledge into action and achieve your goals to choose healthy drinks. That was the last tip. Now it's time to review what we learned. I'm going to ask you some questions. Ready? Question number 1. Do you remember the 4 tips to help you rethink your drink and make choosing healthy drinks a habit? Tip number 1. Cut down on added sugars. Cutting down on added sugar can benefit your health because too many added sugars can cause cavities, weight gain, diabetes, and other health problems. Tip number 2. Visualize sugar in teaspoons. Remember that reading your nutrition label and seeing the amount of added sugar in teaspoons rather than grams can help you know how much sugar you're drinking. Tip number 3. Make better beverage choices. Small changes can make a big difference. You can start by choosing beverages that provide you with nutrients, fuel, and hydration. Tip number 4. Be prepared. Thinking ahead can help you make healthier beverage choices easy. Keep your 8-ounce cup handy and take your homemade healthy drink and water with you for the day. Question number 2. Can you tell which drink has natural sugars and which one has added sugars? If you guess that the 100% juice has natural sugars and the juice drink has added sugars, you were correct. Question number 3. In tip 2, you visualized sugar in teaspoons. Do you remember how many grams of sugar are in 1 teaspoon? There are 4 grams of sugar in 1 teaspoon. When you want to see how many teaspoons are in your drink, you divide the grams of added sugar by 4. And if you have more than 1 serving, you multiply by that number of servings. Try this activity with your favorite drink. It's a great activity to do with the whole family and super fun to measure out the amount of teaspoons of sugar in your favorite drinks. Question number 4. How will you make a better beverage choice? If you like to drink lemonade with added sugar, what can you change to make this a better beverage choice? I am sure you came up with some great ideas. One idea would be to use fresh lemons and add some mint to the water. Now that you know all my tips to make choosing healthy drinks a habit, I encourage you to use them to make sure every sip counts. What you drink is as important as what you eat. Use today's handouts at home. You'll be choosing healthy drinks in no time. Take action and rethink your drink. Thank you for watching. I have enjoyed being your personal health educator. If you learned something new, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to share what you learned about making better beverage choices with your family and friends. If you would like to learn more about how to read labels and get more ideas for healthy and delicious drinks, check out the series in these videos. Don't forget to click subscribe and follow us at PS Buena Cocina on Facebook and Instagram for more great nutrition and recipe tips. If you haven't already, click the bell to get notified when we post more videos. Until next time, stay healthy.